This video is going to look at the Psychology Paper 2 predictions for AQA's papers taking place this summer. So just a reminder, these predictions mainly focus on the extended questions, so looking at 8, 16 markers, but please do not rely on these predictions. You need to revise all topics. These predictions are just based on what's come up in most recent years and what's more likely potentially to come up this summer. But do make sure you cover everything and just make sure you cover these ones potentially in a little bit more detail. So first topic we're going to look at is approaches. Now, the things you should maybe focus your revision on that a little bit more are the cognitive approach, hasn't come up very much, and the biological approach. And it's also quite likely that there may be a question asking you to compare two or more different approaches on the course. Now, there's also some that might come up as a short question. Again, they're the origins of psychology and something on the learning approaches. So mainly focusing on that behaviorist approach, looking at classical conditioning and operant conditioning. In biopsychology, plasticity and functional recovery after trauma hasn't come up. We've also got the biological rhythm. So make sure you're covering the circadian, infradian and ultradian rhythms there. And also some topics that might be short questions, so sort of those 4 marks and below. You're looking at the role of the endocrine system, so looking at glands and hormones, fight or flight response, and also the effects of endogenous pacemakers and exogenous zeitgebers on the sleep-wake cycle. And finally, research methods. It's almost impossible to predict what sort of questions are going to come up here due to the nature of the topic being 48 marks and so many different elements being brought in. So you must make sure you're covering all of the topics on that specification for research methods.